Hey, hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E. Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, thank you for coming back.
All right.
E Shine. Sunshine and E.
That's right.
Doing some more Joe Coy.
Okay.
We haven't done him in a minute.
Yeah. It had a title up here, but we had something about finding keys or something. My mom helped me find my keys, but not helping me find my keys. Well, I guess we'll figure out what the deal is. But which is weird because, see, I haven't not run across that in a while where I lost my key. Well, have I? Maybe it's been a few months. Every now and then, because our keys kind of look similar because we got the same keys, and sometimes they get a little mixed up, and end up she having two sets in her purse.
And I've gotten all the way to work, and he was like, you got my keys? I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I don't have your keys. And then they'll call me back. You sure you don't have my keys?
Yeah.
Go through my purse. Yeah, I got your keys.
Right. But we try to, when it comes to the vehicles, we usually have a couple sets around, so we usually don't run into any problem. We can get away or get to where we need to go. But now, having said this, probably within the next few days, we're going to have some issue. Yeah, don't jinx it. Okay, never mind.
Don't
Okay,
say
never
it.
mind. Well, let's just get to Joe and see what he's doing and what he says about keys and finding keys and getting somebody to find his keys. But before we get into that, do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, also share. And ultimately, if you can comment below. And so let's go.
Oh, well, let's get some sound here.
Oh, man, we have some issue with the sound here.
Help their fucking kids, right? Normal parents help. It's like, okay, did you lose something? Your keys? What was it in your pants? Well, what jeans? Were you wearing jeans? Well, let's look for those jeans. That's how you fucking help your kids find shit. Not my mom. If I lost something, I can guarantee my mom's right behind me fucking with me. Like, she enjoys that shit. If I'm looking under the couch, I guarantee my mom's right behind me like, oh, what? What's under the couch, Joseph? Is it your keys? Did you lose your kids again? Oh, maybe they walk under the couch like that? Now I gotta ask my mom for help. That's the worst mistake I can make. Mom, I'm late for work. Do you know where my keys are? Joseph, did you just ask me where your keys are? Isn't that a stupid question? That is a stupid question, Joseph. Excuse me, person that does not drive my car. Do you know where my keys are? That is stupid, Joseph. Why don't you ask me where my keys are? I'll know the answer to that. Go ahead, Joseph. Ask me. Come on. Ask me right now. Mom, do you know where your keys are? Of course I do. Of course I do, Joseph. I know where my keys are all the time. You know why, Joseph? Because I put them in the same place that I always put my keys. I hang them over here, on this wooden plaque that says keys. Joseph, when you lose something, do you use your eyes to look for it? Or do you use your mouth? Because every time you lose something, Joseph, you use your mouth to find something. You can't find anything like that, Joseph. You just walk around, has anybody seen my keys? I don't know where my keys are. I'm late for work. Open your eyes. Look for them.
I like Joe.
If I
Coy.
lost,
He is just hilarious
He's
to me.
a funny guy. Yeah.
And, speaking of, when you ask someone else something, and we were kind of talking about this at work the other day. A coworker of mine, like, he's asking his mom where his keys are. And we got into the thing where you go, where a parent would ask the children, or whatever, who broke this?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
So my mother used to say, she used to turn around and tell me, I guess I don't know, did it? Right. Just little different things like that. So
we got that too. We've actually went through to try to glue the stuff back together before. We've tried to do that too, but
that must be a boy thing because my brother.
I know. I mean, you got to take your shot because I mean, the thing is, if you glue it together, even if you caught, the punishment is not going to be any worse than if you just told them that you broke it. So we figured we'd take that shot, prolonged agony. Then it goes off and like, hey, maybe play the role like I don't know how what. So we've done that, but to be honest with you, I don't think we've had a lot of that stuff with our children. I think it's been pretty decent sailing throughout. So
they did. You asked them a question, I don't know. They did.
Oh
say,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
they did. Oh yeah, we get that a lot.
I don't know is not an answer.
Right.
Yeah. Give me something better than that.
Right.
Why did you do such and such and such? I don't know.
Another thing about him, I seen him in an interview. I think it was on Vlad TV, and most people, entertainers, that you when you see them in an interview, they're either one or two. Either they're just like you would think they were, or they're totally not. Mm-hmm. He sits right in the middle. He's one of the only people that I can recall that is actually, I can see him, I feel that how he's a comedian, but he's always also kind of reserved and kind of level-headed guy. So he was one of the only people. Most of them are either or. He's like, man, he's nothing like he is on, or he's totally just like that. Mm-hmm. He sits right in the middle. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I did notice that in one of those interviews that he seems like a real reasonable, he could be some other, like if you didn't know him, he's doing an interview, you wouldn't just automatically assume he's a comedian. But then if you know he's a comedian, you can still see the humor, but he's taking
it's been a while, so I got to go back and look. But I know there was one interview that he did mention him. Seemed like another guy and Kevin Hart was kind of, they used to hang out together or something. But Kevin Hart actually, I guess, got picked up before he did.
Oh, okay.
But I can't remember the whole, because it's been a while since I actually remember seeing or hearing the no, I actually saw it. I think it was a video,
right,
a podcast or something.
Oh, okay.
That he talked about.
And it's amazing with these comedians, because when I've listened, I listen to a lot of comedians, whether they're newer comedians, older comedians, and I listen, and you would be surprised at how many of them worked together as they was growing up. When you didn't know them, they were just getting into business. A lot of them worked together, and it's weird because sometimes the most famous or the most successful comedian wasn't necessarily that when he was actually coming up the ranks with everybody else. There was other people that were the crowd pleasers, and then they just, So that's kind of weird about when you entertainers in general. I found out where I'm from, there was some entertainers that were big problem. They were out of the city I was from. I didn't even know it. It was just, so it's weird how things work out sometimes, just in the entertainment
There was
business.
one actually, same kind of situation. I mean, I was in a dance club in school, and we used to have these workshops that we would go from school to school. Mm-hmm. The ones who were big time dancers or whatever, and we would group up with other schools, mm-hmm. and someone of status would come in and teach us some dances.
Oh, okay.
And come to find out, I danced right next to somebody who wound up becoming a star. It was Jasmine Guy.
Oh, okay.
And didn't even know it. It was weird because even when I just remember going to when we was at the school, and I remember we had an issue at the school, mm-hmm. and it was a girl thing. You don't know how girls get, but and it was like, oh, we're better than you, these kind of things. So I'm not saying she was in that clique,
right? But
it was a little of a battle.
Well, so she was a dancer, then you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
So let me ask you this question, because you dance, because I sing a little bit, and when I sing, it's hard for me to sing bad. You know what I'm saying? If I want to try to sing bad, for me it's hard. Some people can do it. I can't do it. Now, because I remember, I think in one of the episodes of Different World, didn't she do something dancing, but she was bad at it or something, and she was messing up? I thought I might be mixing up with something else, but I always kind of wonder that, because I know as a singer, it's hard for me to sing bad, to sound like I sing bad, and be convincing doing it. Can you? Is that possible as a dancer to do it, or when you start doing it, can you make it look like? I don't know. That's hard.
Can you make it look like what?
Like you're not a good dancer and be convincing and really actually people say you're okay at dance.
I guess. I mean, because I was also in a drama club too. So you know,
I was too. Yeah, I get you.
So yeah, you can pretend or act like you can, you know, do a leap across the floor and you really can't, and then really turn around, and then at the end, you know,
it was hard for me.
Turn out to be this beautiful dancer.
Because I used to sing in choirs, and they's like, okay, because I musically, my father, he played piano, he sung a lot, so I was kind of music introduced to it early, so I was able to pick up like little parts and harmony and stuff like that, because I heard a lot of singing, I listened to a lot of music, and so when I was in choirs, they would, if there's a person that couldn't sing well, they used to always put like two people on the side of them to try to help, and I was one of the ones that they picked, but I tried, and I just got to the point I said, I can't do that. I just can't do it. I'm gonna be singing like this guy. You know? But it was tough. I mean, it's tough because you're doing it, but then you're hearing them too. So that was just tough for me. But
it was difficult for me, being the type of dancer I was, that, you know, I didn't have any formal training, but it was weird because I felt like I didn't know how to train you how to dance.
Oh, okay.
And I used to lead the class, or they used to have me lead the class or do solos all the time. And if you had it, it was easier for me to work with you.
Yeah, right.
But if you had two left feet, I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to do that.
Yeah, usually people that are decent in something, it's hard for them to have the patience to do it because they know the drive that they. A lot of times they picked it up easy and they wonder why this person's not. So I mean, I think it could be tough to do that. That makes sense. But okay, but I don't know how we got from keys to this.
Yeah, I don't know how.
We talk about interviews and stuff like that. But no, it's all good. You know, it's good information. It's all entertainment, I guess. But before we go, do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yep, subscribe. Yep. Sub. And also comment below. And I do believe that's it.
Yep, that's it. Thanks for joining. Sunshine and E.